Welcome to my stream. I'm previewing Liverpool versus Seville. This is going to be played at Anfield, early hours of Thursday morning. First leg of the group stages of UEFA Champions League. I believe Mane will start as the red card won't go over through this different competition. I think the red card is for the English competition, like the FA Cup and the League Cup. So he should be able to play this game. And also Coutinho should make our starting lineup. Hopefully he'll play, and we need a bit more creativity in the midfield. I believe the midfield will stay the same, and the defensive and the goalkeeper will stay the same. I don't blame Mignolet at all for conceding 5 goals. It's our defense and demoralizing when Mane got the red card. Hopefully Liverpool will take their revenge. Let's see. Come on, Liverpool.
Do you think Salah will start in the lineup?
Yes, I think Salah will start. Salah is a machine and he's so fast.
How many goals do you expect Salah to score this season?
I expect he'll be in the 20s. I know it's high, but that's how good he is, I reckon.
But I mean, this is his first season, and wasn't he playing in the Italian league?
Yeah, Italian league, yeah, but he doesn't have players like Coutinho and Firmino and Mane around him, so I expect him to have more.
Do you see him creating chances like Coutinho creates chances, or do you see him more as a complement to Coutinho? Do you think he'll be playing like as in alongside Coutinho, or do you think he'll be substituted?
No, I think he should be played along Coutinho. He doesn't seem like a playmaker. He seems like more of a finisher, like Mane. So you need players like Coutinho, and lucky that we didn't sell Coutinho. So we need somebody like Coutinho, and the only playmaker, maybe, like in the same level as Coutinho, but maybe is Lallana. But Lallana's injured, so I think we need a playmaker. We got heaps of finishers like Salah, Mane, and Robert Firmino, but
Coutinho seems to be the only playmaker.
Thank God that we didn't sell him.
Well, that's the thing. Considering the depth of the squad now, do you think Liverpool has some sort of fighting chance in the Champions League? Do you think?
Yeah.
And the other question I had was, do you think what's his name, the coach,
Jurgen Klopp.
the Klopp? Do you think Klopp will push very hard in the Champions League, or do you think he will try and push for a Premier League title, or do you think he can do both?
I think he will push for both. We should have a bigger squad to push for both, and we got the Ox. So
okay, tell us a bit about the Ox. So I haven't really been keeping track of what happened in the transfer, but
oh crap, new squad. Hendo.
So I see. So the Ox, I don't know. I just see him as another, like, Mane / Salah / just charging for the goal.
Yeah,
Origi style.
I think he'll be good off the bench. That's for sure. Maybe he'll start in the cup competitions like the Carling Cup and FA Cup. But who knows? Plus, win a lot of competitions, so squad rotation is important. Injury, we always have bad luck with injuries.
Yeah.
So,
who I haven't heard of in a long time?
sheesh! What a save!
that English player that's a striker at Liverpool. What's his name again?
Danny Ings.
Daniel Ings. Where has he been? And
He's been injured. Hopefully he'll be back. And apparently he is in a very good shape, so he might be back very soon. I think he's playing for under 23s for the time being to get his match fitness. So
so he's quite a young player.
Yeah. To be honest with him, he didn't really take off his Liverpool career yet. So,
yeah, he's been subject to injury a lot, like Sturridge.
Yeah, I think English players are weak, man. Or they're not drinking milk when they were young.
Yeah, well, Margaret Thatcher was the milk snatcher.
Yeah.
If you heard that saying, Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of England, she stopped before every kid used to get a carton of milk at school.
Oh, okay.
And
maybe that's
Margaret Thatcher banned milk from the schools, or stopped supplying milk to the schools, which resulted in order to cut costs. And so they dubbed her, the Prime Minister at the time, Margaret Thatcher, the milk snatcher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe that's why most of the injuries that we suffer are mostly English players.
Well, my question is, like, how many strikers does Jurgen Klopp want? I mean, he's got Ox, he's got Ings, he's got Sturridge, he's got Origi, he's got Mane. He's got so many players that do exactly the same thing. What is the reasoning behind attaining so many of the same position? Is it that they attain a lot of people in the hope that they would sell them off one day for a higher price? Or
well, according to the FSG's policy, they like young players and make money.
But I mean, they're all playing the same position, same style. Like, why aren't they going for more depth in, say, for example, defense or along the wings?
Oh, shit.
We always end up getting stuck with either Moreno or the now old and nearly retiring. What's his name? The guy from Man City. Forget his name. Can't believe it. The older player. What's his name again?
Which guy?
They play him on the wing instead of Marino sometimes.
Oh, Milner.
Milner, that's it.
So, yeah. I think Milner is just a band-aid for like position that we have.
Why aren't we getting depth in those positions? Why are we just buying more strikers? Like, it doesn't make, like, I mean, I'm not saying Oxlade, like, I mean, I guess if you get offered that someone in that position, or someone like the Ox, who's a pretty good player, like pretty mediocre.
He's a more of a utility player, so he'll play in multiple positions. Wing, he can play as a false nine or a center. What's it called? A central midfield. Like, he can be used in multiple positions, which I think that's what Jurgen Klopp. He's focused on rotation. So Salah is not always on the wing. He can roam around the final yards of the goal. So
okay,
that's what I think he wants players that don't play in that position. In one position, he wants players to play in multiple positions.
But isn't that kind of what Brendan Rodgers was trying to do in a sense? And he got really close one season, but failed miserably every other season.
I think that season was like all up to Sturridge. Not Sturridge, Suarez.
Yeah, so like, doesn't it go to show that you need like specialist sort of players rather than getting like, too many jacks of all trades?
I kind of believe that in a sense as well. But if you got players that can play multiple positions, can make life easier and life harder for other defenders to read the play. So if you have players just roam around everywhere.
My question is, how long is it going to take before Klopp's sort of strategy pays off? Like, I mean, he's 2 seasons in, hasn't won any titles.
But don't forget, we reached 3 finals. Europa League final against Sevilla. That's the team that we get a verse early stages of Thursday morning. We're going to verse. I think what we lost in the one of the FA Cups to, was it Man City? I can't remember from memory. Sheesh, the passes are not sticking. Yeah, we reached cup finals. We have potential, but I don't know.
Like, I mean, for the amount that's spent on the squad, like, I mean, third highest spending club in the English Premier League, and nothing to really show for it. Like, I mean, how long are we going to be testing players and playing them in random positions and trying to create this sort of unpredictability when
I see what you mean.
I feel like they should be more focused, everyone focusing on their sort of position, like in a traditional sense, only because, like, it's like we're always up to the final exams and then we choke. You know, there's no sort of consistency. I feel like well, some days we'll play really well and some days we'll play terribly. There's no momentum. Whereas you see a club like Man City, you know what everyone's doing. Everyone knows what their position is.
But don't forget,
they're moving in one motion, one direction. Same thing with Chelsea.
I see what you mean. Oh, shit, what a save by the goalkeeper. Yeah, I got news here, that, what's it called, Origi started on the weekend for his new German club, which is good to show.
So Origi's out on loan.
Yeah, he's out on loan, so it's good for him. He's a young player. He needs more. I think he won't be playing much for Liverpool this year, so that's why he's on loan. So good for him.
Well, they've oversaturated his position. Like, and I mean, someone like Origi should stay in the starting squad, or at least should get subbed on. Like, someone like him played really well last season, scored numerous goals, and just to go out on loan, like, I don't. I failed to see the reasoning behind Klopp, and then he gets someone new like Ox into the squad. Like, shouldn't he be capitalizing
for 40 million?
Yeah, well,
it's not. The market's inflated, that's for sure.
Yeah, but you see, he's already Origi's got experience in the squad. Do you get what I'm saying? And then now he's just shipped him off and put in a completely new player who hasn't played with the squad. And it's just like, well, how do you know he's going to be a good fit? You know, it's just, I don't know. They feel like, oh, because we got Origi up a bit, then we can build him up a bit more in another club and then sell him off quickly. Like,
oh, sheesh.
Where's the longevity? Where's the longevity? Like, I feel like someone like him should have stayed in the squad, should have trained with the squad a bit more, capitalized on his success last season, and move forward more in this season. Instead,
we'll ship him out. I see what you mean.
And then we get someone who's fresh, like Ox. Like, I mean, yes, he's got experience in the Premier League, but how do we know he's going to fit into Klopp's model? Do you get what I mean? Especially now, we've got Champions League, we've got the Premier League, we're playing in multiple competitions. Someone like Origi, who's, you know, used to playing in the squad.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't know. It's
a bit strange. It's a strange decision. I'm numerous people I speak to, like, it's a bit strange that decision.
Well, I don't understand if he bought Origi. I mean, he bought the Ox and then shipped him off. Basically, I could see that as a tactic of, okay, well, this saves him being bought by another club, and at least he'll get experience abroad, and it saves him from being played in the Premier League in another team, which would make sense. But what he's done is just like the opposite of what you would think is logical. I don't know. We take chances like that, and really we're not in a position to take chances.
Yeah, I see what you mean. This game finished as 0-0 in Anfield. This is not really a good result. Hopefully Hopefully we'll ship 2 goals in and we'll take it back to Spain and just hold them out. Hopefully it's not 0-0. Thanks for watching.